Ladies, gentlemen, and those who identify as neither, my name is Izapc, and welcome back to another episode of the Zappy Realm. So, today, on the to-do list, I've decided that we're going to texture the roof. So, out here, it's all just black stone, and that looks really boring. So, we're going to do a gradient. I'm also going to get rid of the stairs, so it's going to look a bit more blocky, but I think it's going to work. This is just where I was checking the height. I made it in like different colored copper bulbs just so that you could easily from a distance see how many blocks tall it is, and it is 16. So it's going to be 4 roughly per block of the gradient. We're going to smooth it out. So for the past like month or so, I've been going around the server to faraway places to dig coal, which is going to be the bottom of the gradient. Then we're going to go lighter with some black concrete powder. Now I do think I have enough sand, black dye, and gravel. Definitely have enough gravel for that, so I'll have to craft that up. Blackstone, I only have a little in here, just because this is already blackstone. All I have to do is replace the stairs with full blocks for the blackstone, so I think we should be good. And then deep slate tiles, I have a lot of deep slate. All of these chests are completely full of deep slate. So I think we're good with that. I just need to craft up some black concrete powder, and then we can start texturing, which is going to take a very long time. So let's just cut to the time lapse. And after a couple days of hard work, the roof is completely re-textured. Oh wait, I have to take this thing down. You might have seen this thing in the time lapse. I was using this as a way to, like, as you can see, there's the different blocks, because I have different layers, right? So these 2 blocks are completely black stone, these 2 are completely concrete powder. So I was just using this as a height thing, as well as like, this is where the blocks go, and then in between there's like 3 blocks of gradient above and below for each thing. Oh no, they can't fit in my inventory. That's okay. You know, people complain a lot about how small the inventory is in this game, and I'm going to be so real. Like, I understand where they're coming from, but I feel like it's completely manageable. Like, I don't think it's that difficult to work with. Maybe if you're like someone who uses like a lot of block variation, I can see why. But then you can just kind of like use shulker boxes, right? Because look, I have all these shulker boxes. That's all I need. I need to put stuff away, actually. Let's see how much coal I have left over, because most of this... Yeah, that's how much coal I have left over for the rest of the season. I'm not going to need any more torches. And I've also been stealing string from Quoing's string farm. That's now broken, because the game updated. So... yeah, I think that the inventory, at least for me, is manageable. I don't find it to be an issue. Okay, so let's pick this up, and let me show you guys something. Alright, so I'm here in replay mod. This is how I make my time lapses. I just wanted to show you guys, this is what the roof looked like before, and this is what it looks like now. Like, that is such a huge difference, and it looks so much better. Like, I watched a couple of good YouTube videos while doing this, listening to podcasts. I've been listening to Dean Withers recently, if you know who that is, talking to my friend Priitzel on a call while I did the back here, watching Family Guy funny moments. It's, you know, it probably took me maybe like 5 hours to retexture this whole thing. But I am so happy how this turned out. Oh, also, string. Yeah, you might be wondering, why did I use string? Why did I use string? I used so much, by the way, because I had to... because the concrete powder is falling blocks. So I've just been putting string underneath it. And you would not believe how much string this consumes. Like, this is like... I don't even know how much. Actually, let's look into my statistics. Items... I have had to place 665 string. That's this whole season, though. So this whole project was probably about 660 string. which I'm actually going to take out my phone now and do the calculation. So that's 660 divided by 64. That's like 10.3 stacks of string for the roof. But I am so glad that I did it. It is so worth doing. Hey, guess what we can do now, everyone? Let's go back to the to-do list. Ow. Let's see, where's the die? Where's my green die? Is it in here? My dies and signs? Yup, right here. Look at this. Where is it? Texture roof. We've finished. So, rest of this episode, what we're going to do is we're going to work on those nether portals. We're going to get at least one of them done. I have one designed in a creative world for the ancient city. So this is the checklist. I made myself a checklist. So the first page of the players, if it says COM, that means complete. You put next, this one's a question mark because they do have like a design, but it's not like, you know. And then Weasel is doing it on her own, so I think she should be fine. I don't know if it's done yet though, but I'm just gonna let her be. But yeah, if it has nothing, then no. And then also tree farm. I have to do my tree farm. I need to come up with the design for that. These are community ones. We've done the spawn and the iron farm and the stronghold, so we need to do the ancient city, woodland mansion in the dark oak forest. I have a design for the ancient city, but I haven't built it yet. So those are all the portals. So maybe I should get done the ancient city and my wood farm? I think the wood farm would be smart. So yeah, let's get working on that. Alright, with the completed roof of our mansion, it's time to do our nether portal of the episode. Today's is going to be the ancient city, and I have all the materials that we need. It's not too much, but yeah, this is all the materials we need. Oh, let's see. I have my stone cutter with me. Yay. So yeah, let's get to building. Alright everyone, I finished the ancient city portal, and I know how many people are going to use this for the rest of the season. Probably not many, but I just think it looks so cool. I love the design. Obviously it's based on the portal that you find at the center of the ancient city. I have all the candles and the soul sand, and you can't get reinforced deep slate. I think that's what it's called in survival, which is that like pillar. But I figured out that if you put, like, so obviously I needed obsidian just to make it a nether portal, but if you put fence gates that are open from a distance, it gives the same pillory effect. And I am really, really proud of that design. But yeah, just don't look at the back. It's not as polished. But yeah, super happy with it. And ooh, it looks so cool from here. Like if I go over here. Like, look at that. It's just so ominous in the fog. That's so cool. One last thing I just want to show you guys in this episode is I moved this staircase one block in this direction because these stairs were originally like here, and I realized that there wasn't a lot of space because this block was here. So yeah, not a lot of space. And I just realized that it, you know, I could physically, because I have space back here because the living room is curved. I had space to move it back, so yeah, I just decided to do that. So yeah, thanks for watching everyone. I'll see you in the next episode. Don't forget to subscribe. This has been Izapc, and exit stage right.